Now you guys may ask why I promote Shawn all the time and why today is Shawn Brandon Promotion Day. Well, see, Shawn has changed my life, and he's not just one of those other artists that you like, you follow on Twitter, you mention him, but he never mentions back. Now, he might not always mention back, but it's not because he thinks he's better than everybody or anything like that. It's because he's busy. He does have a lot of stuff going on. He's an upcoming musician. It's hard work. It's something that he can't just spend hours on Twitter replying to all of us. But he'll favor your tweet or retweet it or something, or he'll get back to you later. And that's a big thing, because not many musicians will do that. They'll just ignore it and push it away and just whatever. But why he's so important to me is I'm one of those girls that they want a big brother. They wish they had a big brother, and I did. And this isn't a sap story, but he died at birth, and it's a sad thing. But Shawn has given me that big brother feeling I wanted. He's there for us, the living dolls, which I love them to death. They're like my family. I mean, you guys, almost all my followers are big band people, so they understand what it's like to be in a fan base, to have a family, and the living dolls are my family. And so it was a pretty big thing for me to get into this and realize that there are people that are good and will love and will accept you no matter what problem it is that you have, whether it be a mental illness or just you dress all black, or you're real preppy, or whatever it be. It's okay. There's no set guidelines of what you have to be in order to be in this fan base. It's be yourself. And Shawn has really given that to me, and he's changed my life for the better, and that's a big deal, and not many people have done that. I mean, Blood on the Dance Floor has done that for me, but he's done it for me in a different aspect. They kind of showed me to be myself and not really care. And Shawn has kind of shown me to be myself, and with great effort and dedication, your dreams will fly. You will be whatever it is that you want to be, whether you want to be a musician or a beautician or an astronaut or the president. I mean, whatever you can dream up, you can be it. Because this quote unquote, the only thing impossible is impossibility. And I mean, and I've said it on Twitter a few times, but my favorite quote is, sometimes dreams are so powerful they become reality, and then reality itself becomes a dream. And I kind of affiliate that with Shawn, because he has worked so hard, and he's finally getting somewhere. And he started off just like anybody else. He had a dream. He went to college for it. He got a degree, and here he is. And now he has a fan base called the Living Dolls, and we all love him very much. And we watch him on Ustream, and he calls us and he talks to us, and he messages us on Twitter, and he's friends with us on Facebook, but even so, and he stays connected with his fans, in which as he grows more and stuff, he can't reply to all of us, and that's understandable. I mean, once you start getting so many people messaging you and tweeting you all the time, and you can't just mention a few of them and reply to a few of them, because then others are going to feel bad, and which sometimes that has to be done. But the point I'm trying to get to here is that Shawn is an amazing guy, and I probably would be a lot sadder without him, and maybe I wouldn't have been, but luckily I won't ever know, because I am happy, and he's a big part of that, and I love him to death. And I mean, I would go to great extents to promote him, and which I can't do much. I live in a town that has 6,000 people, and that's it. Like 6,365 people. My town consists of trees and a main street and railroad tracks. And that's pretty much it. But, you know, trying to get him out there as much as I can, and I've brought people into this. Dolls, if any of the dolls watch this, you guys know Shawn Booty Master, 17. Well, she's my best friend. I go to school with her, and you know, I talked about Shawn, and I got her watching him, and now she's part of it too, and that was pretty important, and I felt accomplished bringing her into that, and I know that she loves Shawn too. I mean, we watch Ustream. I watch Ustream at her house all the time, and we'll both be watching, and we'll be in the chat room, and we won't be speaking, but we'll be talking over chat, and you know, and it's given me unity with people from other parts of the world, and we're all together in this living doll thing, which Shawn and all called us dolls, and I forget who did it, but somebody started the living dolls, and that was pretty important. And I may not be the first doll, the original doll, but I'm definitely a big fan. And sometimes I don't go to all the streams, but for a while there I didn't, because I had a new phone and I couldn't get in until I had Wi-Fi, and I don't have Wi-Fi, so. But I may not be the first, and I know I won't be the last. But this is just kind of me showing that I really care for this man, and everybody should check him out. He's on iTunes. Search quotation party animal, quotations again, or quotations, I can't think of what they're called, the little curve things. They're like brackets or whatever. They're not called brackets. I don't know, but those things, love through, and then close those, and then your radio, quotations. So basically party animal and love through your radio. Search from www.theshawnbrandon, Shawn being SHAWN, Brandon BRANDON.com. Read his blog, read his biography, look at his pictures. I don't know if he still has it, but for a while there he was having free downloads of his song, and you know, just kind of learn who he's about and read his blog. He's hilarious, and I mean, you'll see in there he mentions the dolls all the time, and it, you know, he keeps them close to his heart. And maybe I'm speaking on his behalf that he keeps us close to his heart, but he may not. I'm fairly positive he does. He talks to us all the time, but that's just kind of me just guessing out of how much he cares about us, but I'm pretty positive I'm right. I'm like 99.999 repeated nines positive. But so look him up, and whenever he's on Ustream, which is like Stickum, I know a lot of people know what Stickum is, but it's like that, except not, it's Ustream. But whenever he's on there, it'll go up on his Twitter, and the dolls will retweet whenever he's on there and things like that, so people can join. And you can watch without signing in, but you can't chat, so sign in and chat with us. And we're not a closed family, we're open to anybody, and just jump in. And I mean, we have people quite often that, you know, they just click on a random show and it's ours, and they just start talking, and then they become fans, and we talk to them, and they become friends with us. Like, I met Maddie, I think his name was, and I only talked to him once and that was on Ustream, and you know, he said he would be back, which I don't, maybe he changed his name or something, but I don't think he came back. But he was a fan, but that's pretty much Shawn Brandon in a nutshell, and it really mean a lot to me and the other dolls, and to Shawn if you check him out. And he's really good. If you like kind of that, like, kind of a popish sound, there's not like a bunch of, it's not like lasagna and auto-tune or anything like that, but